Okay, here we go, Jeff. Alright, let's see what we got here. Jeff, where are you?
Hello?
Alright, Jeff. We're recording this and then we're going to post it back up. So the last 5 or 10 minutes of this is just going to be, it's not live, but I'll have to they're going to re-put up the last 10 minutes of the show.
Okay.
Something happened anyway. So really, what did I forget? There wasn't really a lot I wanted to. There was I talked about the Will Chamberlain thing. Anyway, the last thing. Well, I was just going to talk about the strike and what was going on with the strike, as far as the the issues with the two main issues with the streaming residuals and the AI. How much of the AI issue do you know about?
I've heard of what it can do.
Is that something that can? Are they going to use it to try to write some script work? Are they going to use it to do likenesses of images of actors, background actors, things like that?
That's part of the theater of it. That's why they're trying to put a stop to it before it actually goes there.
Right.
They could easily do that.
That's what I mean, right? They could definitely replicate anything, and they haven't really that. Once they get that one shot, they could. But how could they do that without consent?
Well, I think part of the reason why SAG shut it down was because I think during the negotiations, one of the studio heads, I guess, said that they were going to take like pictures of extras,
yes,
digitize them, pay them once, and then use their likeness like forever, however they wanted, wherever they wanted, and never pay the people again.
They should do that with Tom Cruise.
Yeah, right. That's part of what shut this whole thing down.
Right.
And they're right. They should have. Good.
Yeah, I mean, because like I was saying earlier in the show, the massive amount of actors are working actors. They have to make $26,000 a year to get health and insurance. That's the minimums. And, it's ridiculous. Plus, the old network shows ran for 22 episodes. The Seinfelds, the Friends, these streamers run 8, 10 episodes, Cobra Kai's, Stranger Things, that, you're not making a living or a career on 10 episodes and then wait till the next season. You can't not work for like 45 weeks out of the year.
Yeah, they're operating on an old contract that doesn't take into account any of the new world in entertainment.
That Bob Iger is one piece of shit.
Iger's an idiot.
He's such a fool.
Bob Iger needs to just shut his face.
I can't believe that they extended him 2 years.
Yeah, he's a good businessman, but he should just shut his mouth.
He's an idiot, and
he made himself look so stupid with that comment last week.
I know.
Just shut up, Bob.
And but this all, this all started back in the DVD VHS days, when they had a change on how to pay, instead of it just being broadcast initially and then reruns. And then you get paid very simply in 2 parts, and they made a lot of money. Actors, writers, always had checks coming in forever. Now, if you work on a streaming show, you can't work on another streaming show at the same time or another platform. And then you gotta go searching for a job once your show ends. And then also, these shows, what they also do is you write, say it's Stranger Things for a season or whatever, Cobra Kai. You're writing the whole season, the 5 episodes, 10 episodes, and that's it. Then it's done. Then they produce it afterwards, and they make all the changes, and they don't pay the writers to work with the actors, they don't pay them in the production part of it. They cut that out, so that's a part of their pay they don't get. So when an actor is like, oh, I don't like this line, I can't work. Writers used to work with them, hand in step. They're cut out of it once they finish those episodes and the whole season's written. They're done, and then they start filming. So there's a lot of shortcuts and things they're doing that are kind of slimy.
Yeah, they've been screwing the writers and the actors for years.
So it's and
especially the writers.
And they're crying because people are not subscribing to these stupid platforms anymore, like the Netflixes and that. Right, Netflix went on that binge where they were going to start penalizing people for sharing passwords.
Oh my god!
Like they're just so ugh.
They're making way too much content. A lot of it is stupid.
It's also 99% of it's horrible.
Yeah. Oh, it's just bad.
So that's part of the reason that I wrote to Netflix and I said, look, 99% of your content is horrible. Add one more show.
There you go.
I said to them, you believe me, this will go right in line with the crap you have. I said, Dumbbells is right up your alley. You're in the business of putting out crap. So what is one more show? Are you really not going to put this on? Because what gold standard doesn't it meet that you're putting out there already?
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win for everybody. I don't even care if you pay me. I'll work for free. Throw the show on the air. You don't care how it gets put out there anyway. I'm sure somebody will watch it. Somebody's going to be bored and flip through it. Right? Not everybody in the show. I don't care.
Yeah.
Robotize everybody. That doesn't make a difference to me. I'm not as strong as Fran Drescher, as you can see.
Yeah.
I have no moral compass. I'm in the business of me.
There you go.
I like me.
Be more like friends.
I can't. I don't want to hold a stick with a sign. I don't want to yell phrases that rhyme. I just can't do it. I don't like the heat. I don't like the cold. But if there was a nice spring day where I could pick it, maybe I would. I don't want to have people beep at me. I got other things to do. I'm sorry. I'm not a Norma Ray.
Shame on you.
I'm more like Pee Wee Herman. I'm not a vigilante. I wish I would.
You gotta stand up for some rights here, Stevie.
I don't know. Do I? Is it really gonna make a difference? No, of course. No, I think of course, the whole thing is ridiculous, and hopefully they, it doesn't look like they're close, though. I don't see it settling in the next, couple of months, in the next month at all. Yeah. They're not even at the table, so, this is good, we'll see. It's a wait and see, and, in the meantime, I'll have to watch the Yankees lose.
Eventually, the suits will cave, and they'll do the right thing.
You would think. But let's see. But I think they probably will because I feel like those 10 idiots are going to, because they once they start having to answer to the shareholders and the investors, to the studios, they're going to have a problem. And they're going to start saying, look, these actors are not going to cave. There's no scab people you can get. You're not going to get replacements to do these shows. There is nobody.
No one's going to close it.
No, and there's nobody of quality you would do anyway. So, if you want to try to have your IT department fix some AI script writing, go do it. But I don't know if that's going to work in time to start putting out garbage shows. So, anyway. We'll close up shop now. No, now we're good. I'll take this last 10 minutes and I'll repost it up, and then they'll add it on to the show they said afterwards. So, thanks, Jeff, for coming on.
Sure.
Thanks, buddy. I will. I'll text you later and remind you again about Friday.
Yeah, do that.
All right, I'll keep doing that. All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
See you soon.
Thanks, Jeff.
Bye.
But, and that'll do it for another weird episode of the Steve Squared Show. I'm so sorry. Hey, I forgot to mention that we have, of course, Kermit. Happy birthday to Richard Simmons, and have a great week. to all of you squares out there, have a safe, happy week. I'm sorry the show got a little frizz, but we'll try to post this segment up for you, and so you can see it, hopefully, and somewhere. I'll get that out for you. Anyway, check out Stephen R. Kaminsky Instagram, and we'll give you this content plus a lot more. Plus maybe some dumbbells, as you can see. We're always dumbbelling here for Dubs Radio. Thanks for myself, for Kermit, for Richard Simmons, for Jeff, and for Steve, wherever he is. Thanks, have a great week, and have a good night. And do we have one last blurb for you? Let me see if I have a sound for you. I'm trying to... Come on, let's give something else.